In the ocean, speed means survival. This predator owns it. Like a high-performance fighter jet of the ocean, the sailfish moves with speed and precision. But its true advantage isn't just how fast it swims. Hidden behind its eyes are specialized organs that generate heat, warming the brain and eyes even in cold water. While most fish react slowly to the ocean's temperature, the sailfish runs on its own internal system. The warmth sharpens its vision, speeds up nerve signals, and gives it lightning-fast reflexes. In the dim blue water, the sailfish doesn't simply chase prey. It processes the world faster than everything around it. Not just a fish, but a high-speed hunter with a warmer, faster mind in the cold sea. And because of this extraordinary advantage, catching a sailfish is never simple. Every hunt becomes a battle against one of the ocean's fastest and most responsive predators. Out on the open ocean, everything is calm until the moment it isn't. The rod jerks violently. The line rips through the water as something enormous strikes below. The reel screams, spinning so fast it almost burns the fisherman's hands. Then the ocean erupts. A massive sailfish explodes out of the water, its spear flashing in the sun, while its giant sail bursts open like a war banner. It twists in midair, slams back into the sea, and bolts away with terrifying speed. Every second is a battle. The fish dives deep, then rockets upward again, thrashing with explosive power. Salt water sprays across the deck as the crew fights to control the line. One mistake, and the hook tears free. A sailfish close to 100 kilograms pulls like a living engine. Wow. Arms burn, muscles lock. The reel shrieks under crushing tension as the fishermen struggle to hold their ground. Minutes stretch into a brutal test of endurance. Slowly, the runs grow shorter, the leaps grow weaker, until the shining body rises beside the boat, its enormous sail trembling above the surface. Catching a sailfish like this isn't luck. It's a fight against one of the ocean's fastest hunters, and only skill, nerve, and relentless strength bring the battle to an end. Okay. Before long, the fishing boat makes its way back to the harbor, carrying the hard-earned catch, where the next chapter begins. A far more meticulous stage that demands skill, precision, and professional mastery. In the quiet rhythm of the cutting table, a 100-kilogram giant sailfish finally meets the knife. At this size, the fish demands patience, control, and absolute precision.
ちょうどここの関節のとこに来たら、これも簡単に、簡単に関節のとこやったら外れ使いよ。折って、接地前。
The blade slips in behind the gill plate, following the natural line of the body. One smooth cut opens the way, no wasted movement, no hesitation. Steel glides along bone as the flesh begins to separate cleanly.
やけど、カジキの場合はどのカジキもそうやったけど、ここまでお腹が続いて。だから意外とさばくの簡単なはず。スーパーに1本じゃねえね、やっぱり無理やね。皮1枚だけ。皮1枚だけ。これちょっと上を一丁ごつあるけど、これただ収納庫やからいいよ。このでかいヒレの。途中で骨がないっていうか、まあおろしてみたら分かっちゃうけど、尻尾を入れます。包丁1本。これがまあ大体お節と背と腹の真ん中らへんかけるような感じで。
You can hear the soft scrape of the knife and the quiet release of the meat.
こうやって上げていくと取れていくから、あとはついてるところをこう外していくだけ。
Slowly, a massive fillet lifts away, long, thick, and perfectly clean.
ここまで来たら、ちょっと身長が何かよ。これをちゃんとすれば、細かい鱗ですけどよ。
右側から包丁入れる。
そういうことです。本当はこれ真っ白やっちゃうよ。夏場とかはもう白も白。腹の
血が入ってますね。
Piece by piece, the 100 kilo sailfish is broken down with calm focus and method. Watching the process becomes almost hypnotic. Clean cuts, perfect sections, and the quiet satisfaction of true master fish butchery.
入れよう。はい。感じでこう切っていくちゃう。たら。こういう感じでよ、ヒレだけ取れるっちゃわ。どうしよう。はい、大きめのヒレ酒。ここね、ここの下に包丁1本通して、まあ骨の下を滑らせながらいきます。包丁入れて、あとはもうスーッと流していくだけ。さっきは身を持ち上げたけど、今度は骨を持ち上げます。軽く持ち上げるだけで大丈夫。木肌みたいにいっぱい全部持ち上げるんでも。この時期ぐらいやっちゃう。バショウカジキをさばいたり、こういう感じで。バショウカジキって寝かしてるっていうのもあるっちゃろうけども、いい程よい食感やっちゃうわ。袋にある程度入るように。
From this moment on, the story shifts from preparation to flavor.
ほっとするだけで外れるぐらい。
It begins with a fresh cut of marlin placed carefully on the board. The surface is gently patted dry, then lightly seasoned with salt and freshly ground black pepper, bringing out the natural flavor of the fish. In a warm pan, olive oil begins to heat. Thin slices of garlic are added first, slowly releasing their rich aroma. Next, the marlin fillet is placed into the pan alongside bright pieces of bell pepper. A gentle sizzle fills the air as the fish cooks, slowly turning golden brown on both sides. Once the peppers and garlic are perfectly cooked, they are lifted from the pan, leaving the marlin to finish in the remaining flavor. A small piece of butter and fresh thyme are added. The heat is lowered as the butter melts and begins to turn slightly nutty. Then comes a splash of white wine and fresh lemon juice. The sauce simmers gently, thickening into a smooth lemon butter glaze. Finally, the marlin is plated and coated with the fragrant sauce. Simple ingredients, careful cooking, and beautifully balanced flavor. Yet the sailfish's journey through the kitchen doesn't end here. Another method of preparation is about to begin. Fresh swordfish is sliced into thick, clean pieces, then lightly seasoned with soy sauce, ginger. The fish rests for a moment, allowing the flavors to settle gently into the flesh. Next comes a thin coating of starch. Each piece is carefully lowered into hot oil, where the surface slowly turns crisp and golden. The sound of the frying oil fills the space, soft, steady, and calming. This style of cooking is known as Tatsuda age, a traditional Japanese method of deep frying that brings out both texture and balance. The outside becomes light and crunchy, while the inside remains tender and juicy. Served simply, often with lemon or shredded cabbage, the dish reflects a quiet part of Japanese food culture, where flavor is clean, preparation is careful, and the natural taste of the fish is allowed to shine. A giant stingray rests on the cutting table, its broad wings spreading wide like a shadow of the ocean. With calm precision, the blade begins its work, gliding along the natural lines of the wing. Each cut is clean and deliberate, separating the dense flesh with controlled ease. Piece by piece, the massive wings are refined into smooth, perfect sections, revealing the firm, pristine meat beneath. No wasted motion, only quiet mastery and the elegance of true professional seafood preparation. Fresh pieces of stingray are gently coated with fragrant curry powder, the golden spice clinging to the firm flesh as it slowly absorbs the seasoning. In a hot pan, oil begins to shimmer as ginger, garlic, and aromatic spices are added together, releasing a deep, warm fragrance that fills the kitchen. The seasoned stingray is then placed into the pan, slowly simmering in the rich curry base. As the sauce thickens, the fish turns tender, soaking up every layer of flavor. The result is a rich, aromatic stingray curry, warm, comforting, and deeply satisfying.